Will Prater to lead it off. First pitch to him is just missing 1-0. Prater single to begin that wild third inning for the Boomers. The pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Here it is. So 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Here it is. That one just misses high on a bender. So 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Here in this fourth inning, the pitch is checked on, did not go around, says third base umpire Max Langley. Count is 3-1. Ryan Wilsey in for a second inning of work, 3-1 pitch. Swung on, grounded up the middle. Diving play by Cruz, but just past him. So Prater, his second single of the afternoon. Brings up Sam Kuczynski. Kuczynski is 1 for 1 as well. 5-0 Boomers, bottom 4. They have exploded. First pitch to Kuczynski is outside. Bradford, as we weren't able to talk about it in the third inning, finished his day at catches the zone on the outer half, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Wiltsey sets and fires. Just above the letters, 2-1 now. This Boomers team has put together some really good at-bats here in this ball game thus far. The 2-1. Run down from Will Banks is not in time. So Prater with a stolen base. First of the afternoon. And now a runner in scoring position for the Boomers, who has been really good so far today. Wiltsey, the 2-2 pitch now to Sam Kuczynski. Here it is. Outside, nice block by Will Banks. The runner goes anyway. Throw down to third is in time. They cut down Prater trying to get greedy. There's one away. So one gone here. Now in the bottom of the fourth, it'll be a full count to Sam Kuczynski. Pitch. Called strike 3, outer half. So an unconventional 2 up, 2 down, and now brings up the top of the lineup and Alec Craig. The pitch is in there for a strike on the outer half. The 0-1 offering is just, never mind. It's a strike 0-2. Man, for a second I thought I was going to call that a ball. 0-2, 2-out pitch. High, 1-2. The pitch. Swung on, little number to first. Fielded by Jones. Steps on the bag himself for the out. So a harmless inning of work there. We now go to the top of the fifth. Otters trail 5-0.
Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812 464 7800. Originally opening in 2004, Jacobs Village has been a home for adults with disabilities, giving these great residents a wonderful opportunity to live life just like you and me. Jacobs Village mission is to continue building a safe, walkable neighborhood community where people with disabilities and older adults can find meaningful relationships, affordable and accessible housing, and activities to keep their bodies and minds engaged. We can't wait to have Jacobs Village at the ballpark on July 3rd for our annual Red, White, and Blue Night. More information on this great community partner is available at jacobsvillage.org.
Here's the Otters second baseman, J.J. Cruz, to get us going here in the top half of the fifth. Cruz 0 for 1 flew out to right field here in this fourth inning. Pitch is swung on, high fly ball, and it's going to get foul on 1. JJ's hit the ball hard recently. We'll see how he does here against Matos in his fifth inning of work. The pitch. Up and away for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 offering. Swung on, tapped foul. Time called by Cruz, and he'll wait a second before he steps back in to do the 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on, foul tipped right off the mask of Kuczynski, who will take his time. Looks like the umpire's going to go and give him time by going out of the mound himself. Now standing back in the box is the left-hander. And the 1-2. Swung on, fought off, foul off the netting. Count stays. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Top half of 5-0 Schaumburg. A big 5-run third has led the way for them thus far. Otters trying to battle back. The 1-2. Swung on, ripped, but well fouled down the right field line. So the count will stay. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here it is from Matos. Swung on, lifted in the air, very shallow left. Gould in on it, makes the play for the first out. So it'll be Raymond Gill with 1 out here in the fifth. Man, this game has gone by quickly. Matos out on the mound for Schaumburg has just been mowing them down. See how he does. Here in this at bat, the pitch misses outside. I mean, Matos, he's working quickly, sitting high 80s, about 90. He is not giving in an inch. The 1-0 pitch now from Matos to Gill is just outside, about the same spot, same result as well, 2-0. 2-0 pitch. Left it outside, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Here it is. Taking all the way, but called a strike at the knees, 3-1. That one was borderline, but a strike nonetheless. 3-1 now. Swung on, chopped foul. Good battle. Nice play by Andy over at third base. Huh. The lawns on either side starting to fill in with kids and families out for a holiday at the ballpark. As the 3-2 down and away, ball 4, so the Otters have a base runner here in the 5th. The Otters have had 2 hits, but they've only left 1 runner on base as there was a double play that ended the 3rd. As Keenan Taylor stands in. First pitch to the right-handed. There's no one up in the Schaumburg bullpen. Same sense of quiet over in the Evansville pen. As the 1-0 pitch is shot up the middle for a base hit. So Keenan Taylor with a single up the middle. And all of a sudden, 2 Otters are in scoring position here in the 5th inning. Brings up Cohen Wilbanks. And there will now be a visit between Kuczynski and Matos just in front of the bump. Now Kuczynski and Matos going back to their respective positions. Wilbanks, left-handed hitter, stands in. And the first pitch to him is taken for a strike on the up and away corner. So it's Wilbanks, Khalil, and the 3 that are due up. The 0-1 swung on, lifted in the air, left field, but twisting foul, and just above that left field lawn, a whole herd of kids scurrying over to it. And there must have been about 50 of them over towards that foul ball. They were hustling. The 0-2. That one just misses outside 1-2. Tough take by Wilbanks there. But he saw it all the way. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch. Swung on, and that's lifted foul as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here it is for Matos. Swung on once again, a foul ball. Guess what, fans? That overhead foul ball brought to you by Heads Construction. Choose the best, never regret it. Hope everyone's having a phenomenal Memorial Day. Thank you so much for joining me here in Wintrust Field for some Otters baseball. The 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2. What a battle by Wilbanks here. I'm Riley Angel along here with you, along with probably, oh, do we play the guessing game? I'm going to say 3,327. That's my official attendance guess. If we get a number later on, we will certainly see if that matches up. The 2-2 to Wilbanks. Runners go. The throw down to second base is going to be not in time as the ball gets away and into shallow center field, but to cut it off is Prater. Now it was a swing and miss from Wilbanks, so he strikes out, but they do avoid the strike him out, throw him out, as both Gill and Taylor now in scoring positions. Taylor got a real late jump, and Kuczynski tried to go to second base to get him, and the throw beat him, but just under the glove of the shortstop Craig, who was covering. Now a 2-out opportunity for Khalil in the first pitch. Taken outside, 1-0. This has been the first real chance that the Otters have had here in this ball game. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, high fly ball right center field, but it's not going to be near deep enough to cause any trouble as Soika scoops it, and that is going to be out number 3. So we end the top half of the 5th. The Otters, 3-2, do not score. It's 5-0 Schaumburg. You're listening to the Otters Digital Network and 96.9 WYIR.
Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812-464-7800. Maintaining our independence. Originally opening in 2004, Jacobs Village has been a home for adults with disabilities, giving these great residents a wonderful opportunity to live life just like you and me. Jacobs Village mission is to continue building a safe, walkable neighborhood community where people with disabilities and older adults can find meaningful relationships, affordable and accessible housing, and activities to keep their bodies and minds engaged. We can't wait to have Jacobs Village at the ballpark on July 3rd for our annual Red, White, and Blue Night. More information on this great community partner is available at jacobsvillage.org.
Back here in Schaumburg, Illinois, Wintrust Field. The Otters trail 5-0. Ryan Wiltsey back there once again. This was his third inning he has worked in. Second inning total here in this bottom half of the 5th. Gave up a leadoff single, but a 1-2-3 inning still as Prater was caught trying to advance on a wild pitch. First pitch to Christian Fedko, who will lead it off, is in the dirt, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes, no outs. Halfway home here in this first of 3, the pitch. Downstairs and away, 2-0. Remember, fans, it's back at Buffalo Wild Wings, all you can eat wings and fries, Monday through Thursday, now including traditional wings as the 2-0 pitch is in there for a strike. That's right, fans, all the wings and fries you can eat with your favorite sauce. It's $19.99 for boneless, $24.99 for traditional. Get all the heavy hitters together and head to Buffalo Wild Wings Mondays through Thursdays as Fedko skies one high in the air to left. Under it is Taylor. He makes the play for out number 1. And remember, it's dine-in only. Visit either Evansville location, 5405 Pearl Drive or 715 North Green River Road for details. So one quickly away here in the fifth as Soika stands in, and the first pitch to him is down and at the back foot, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. One gone, bottom 5. 5-0. Schaumburg. The pitch. Above the letters. Now we can root against Schaumburg here, but and what a phenomenal facility this is. 2-0. That one just missing high. 3-0. This was the alternate site for the White Sox minor league system back in 2020 when the minor league season was condensed to just a couple of games for the top prospects as the 3-0 is in there for a strike 3-1. So obviously, this place held in high regard. 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed 3-2. Now the White Sox not with crazy success, obviously the past few years, but wildly more success than the Rockies are having this season. Boy, those Rockies look, well, I would say they look rocky, but I feel like that's just too many of the same word. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the payoff. Swung on, popped high in the air towards the press box, but just out of my reach. Count stays. So Soika awaits another payoff pitch. Here it is from Ryan Wiltsey. Swung on, high fly ball, right field, not deep, shallow. Out to it is J.J. Cruz, and he makes the play for out number 2. Now it'll be Kyle Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald is over 2. He's grounded out and he's struck out. Pitch. Up and in. So 1 ball, no strikes. Here it is. Downstairs. Now just for compare, we'll compare here. Rockies and White Sox. 2 balls, no strikes. Wiltsey agrees. Fires. High. 3-0. So the White Sox have won 17 games this year. They're still 11 and a half back of the Central, but 17 and 36. The Rockies are 9 and 44. Yikes. 3-0. Taking all the way. That one bullseye. 3-1. They have a run differential of minus 171. Oof. 3-1 pitch. That one in there for a strike. The count is full. Now they are playing Chicago today in a day game on Memorial Day in Wrigley Field, not the White Sox. Friendly confines. No wonder I